I wonder if there is anyone on this earth that could honestly say, I don't want to be happy. You know, I truly believe that our search for happiness, for joy, for well being, it's like an underlying force in everything that we do and how we engage and what we engage with in our lives. And of course, there are people out there that are fighting for survival. And I understand that those people do not have happiness and their highest priority on their list. But still, the movement for them to come out of that place of survival, I also see it as a pull towards like this longing for being happy, for from feeling joy and having an enjoyable life experience. My name is Cristina Rai. I am a joy and love coach, and I help people to find out what they really love in their life and what really matters for them, and to build a life around it, living from joy. And this is a video in the series of creating a new life. There I am sharing from my own journey of how I am creating my life and I'm changing my life. And navigating in this space of the unknown that change implies, like uh, how do I navigate this space, how do I guide and coach myself to take the next step and move on. And today's thoughts are going to happiness. And as soon as I started this inquiry, because this is an inquiry, and I remind myself to go back into a question, to live from a question, instead of living from a fixed place in myself that I already know. I had this experience, I had this clarity, and I know to let myself to live from a question and to explore in a deeper way that space, that energy, that life situation that it's in front of me. Because I truly believe that even if I have glimpses of clarity, of knowing, maybe many experiences in that area, there is always space for a little bit more. I can always learn a little bit more, go deeper, open a little bit deeper. So this question about happiness took me into a memory of the past that it's not so nice. A situation that happened last year in August. I went for holiday together with my ex-boyfriend, and we drove to Italy, and we started our holiday like with beautiful, beautiful days, like beautiful nature, beautiful food, lots of laughter. We had really beautiful humor together. And after these days of beauty, we ended up into a fight. You know, the situation when one says something, the other one gets upset, the other one doesn't receive it, and then this kind of friction, and there we were, not really being able to find a meeting place and coming together again. Separation was created. So after a few hours of discussions and trying to come together and not managing it, there we were sitting on this beautiful cafe in the Italian Alps, beautiful mountains around, gorgeous cappuccino. You know, the Italian coffee? There is nothing better than that. Sun shining and us sitting there, him really upset about the situation because our holiday was destroyed, and me full of smile. Like my face was shining in a big smile, my eyes were shining like stars, and my heart was singing. And I even expressed like, I'm so happy about this situation. And he looked at me and said, I cannot understand how you can be happy about this. What is to be happy in this situation? And to be honest, I could not understand it either. How could I be happy? Because it was a very unpleasant situation for both of us. But this is how it was feeling for me. And me feeling in this way and him in his way, it did not really help us to come together, as you understand. It maybe it made the situation even worse. So it ended up that we drove back home in the same day. And while we were driving back, my emotional and mental state started to catch up with me. And I started to tap into these emotions of sadness and kind of including those parts of me on another level. And by the time we arrived home, I I was in full touch with all this emotion and this state. And there we were arriving home, and I decided to do something that I did not really do before in our relationship. I allowed myself to share very vulnerably from my heart how I was feeling. And I still remember that moment when we were sitting in front of each other and me sharing and him like just melting into his heart. And that was a point in our relationship that shifted a lot for us. We went into like starting a new chapter in our relationship with a total different level of connection and vulnerability and understanding. And from this, we even decided the day after to go again on holiday, to continue our holiday. We did not go to Italy, we went somewhere else, but we went for this few more days of holiday, like from that deeper level of connection, a deeper understanding with a new level of maturity and having really beautiful holiday still. And receiving this memory, it just takes me to the acknowledgement that happiness, it's not about this expansive emotions of joy, explosive excitement. Wow, I'm so happy, life is so good. But it's rather for me this deeper sense of connection and knowing in my heart that whatever is happening in my life, it's for my highest good. That whatever life it's coming with, it's to give me the possibility to enjoy myself more, to grow, to evolve, to get mirrors of reflections that makes me to be a better person with myself, with life and others. And it's like a sense of knowing and that deeper connection with the divine power, with the love inside all life, knowing that life loves me. And no matter how nasty and unpleasant any situation is, there is love in it. And it is born from love. So this is my understanding of happiness, and it's a really good reminder because I woke up today not feeling really happy, and that big smile in my heart, my shining smiley face and eyes were not really there. And I am grateful to remind myself about this. And one good question that I have with me, no matter what is happening, it's this question: what is good about this that I cannot see right now? A question that I have with me from Access Consciousness. And it's really helpful because it opens me to another attitude and approach to enter that life situation. It opens me to another level of curiosity to explore what that life situation is about. So tell me what happiness is for you. How do you engage with different situations? Can you be happy when life is not looking so good and it's coming to you with situations that are not so pleasant? How do you deal with it? Leave me a comment. Tell me about your experience and let's share from our journeys and empower each other. Have a beautiful day.